Guys, it's 21 Maxwell and now we're here with another update on my EWR save. On Thursday basically I powered a lot of it, so this is probably going to come in two different YouTube videos because there's so much stuff we need to cover. And let's get straight in it. We're booking our build up towards Bound for Glory. You can see here we've started building up Shad Gaspard. We've got the Big O teaming up with Zack Ryder to try and get both of them over. We're jobbing out Kazarian again to Jonathan Gresham. Other kind of stuff we've got here with Chris Hero finally turned face, and he's going to win this mega feud with Kevin Steen. He eventually beats Kevin Steen, but this is the start of a long rivalry. And the ending segment is just building up for this big match between Austin Aries and Kurt Angle at Bound for Glory. Moving on to our show the following week, as you can see, obviously we've still got the one show, because that's where we started October with. Zack Ryder's now doing the wins over Christopher Daniels. We're going to job both of them out. We've got Roderick Strong paired with Angelina Love. Roderick has all the attributes in the world bar any charisma. So basically Angelina Love will try and get him over. We had paired Matt Striker with Dickinson and Bad Bones. It worked to start with, but those plans have now changed. Dickinson has now been future endeavoured and Bad Bones is paired up with Ixana. El Generico gets a squash match victory over Alex Kozlov. We had Shelley against Colt Cabana. We decided just to start using Alex Shelley. And then a couple of interview segments, and then our main event was Team Angle beating Team Aries, which I'm assuming would have just been a couple of upper mid carders joining in the teams. I can't mind ago, it was quite a wee while since I booked it. Then we actually get into Bound for Glory, so as you can see that last segment was just a combination of everybody setting up for the big pay-per-view. Dark match saw Zack Ryder defeat Christopher Daniels. In his last pay-per-view match, Mr. Anderson lost to Chris Sabin. Anderson basically has good charisma, nothing else, so he's out the door. Shad Gaspard beat Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's literally jobbing to everyone and anyone. There's just literally nothing there. Cabana defeats Alex Shelley. That's him defending his television title. Prince Devitt, I think he won it at this event. He may have won it or defended it against El Generico, the X Division title. The Briscoes defend the tag titles against the British Invasion. Kevin Steen and Chris Hero drew, so we made it like a complete brutal match, which would kind of just keep this feud going on to the next level. Like none of them, there isn't a clear winner, so we will keep on fighting until we get a decisive winner between them. James Storm defeated Bobby Roode, and then Austin Aries retained his title against Kurt Angle, giving us an 89 show, which I think at the time was my best show. We had one more Wrestling War Wednesday, which was just a couple of squash matches to get us to the end of the month basically, so we got our new wrestlers in. So Generico against Gresham was just a decent opener. Debuting Tyler Breeze, him and EC3 are now a tag team. They're called Hollywood Hotshots. Other stuff we just said, like Eva Marie with Shad. Eva Marie's plans have completely changed. We do have plans for her. She is paired up with someone. It's just not Shad Gaspard. You see with the Kevin Steen show where him and Chris Hero start brawling. And then we just have Kurt Angle beating the Austin Aries in the main event, just to keep their feud going. I believe we still only had one TV show going into November. So again, it was just a couple of debuts with people that had come up. The Rise of the Fallen Sons beating Money Inc. That was, I think it's somebody, Hiroshi Tanashiya, something like that. He's one of these Japanese wrestlers, phenomenal stats. And we paired them up with Harry Smith, basically two wrestlers who play their trade in Japan, and they were against Money Inc., which is the newly named IR Rotundo, which is Bo Dallas, and Teddy DiBiase Jr., who's in our development. A couple of angles, an ambush angle where EC3 and Tyler Breeze hit Homicide to try and job out Homicide and Hernandez, because really no use for them anymore. The stable called Bitches with Attitude is the stable of Serena Deeb, cheerleader Melissa, and who's the third person in that group? I can't remember off the top of my head. Portia Perez, I think it may be. So they all debuted. Nice wee victory there for Colt Cabana over Devitt. The Guns beat the Briscoes. Shad then attacks Anderson. Look at that, even Chris Hero having a good match out of Jeff Hardy. And then we have two more debutants, which is Team Canada. Bobby Roode distracts the Cowboy James Storm, and Robert Roode calling on his two old friends, Eric Young, Petey Williams, just lay the smackdown on James Storm. The 12th of November show, again, just the stable set a a gauntlet, shall we say, for Cowboy James Storm. If he wants to face Bobby Roode at a future time, he must beat Eric Young. He defeats him in the opening match. The Hollywood Hotshots have a terrible match against the LAX. Most of the matches are just your usual. Zack Ryder beating Daniels, Briscoe's getting on TV, Generico, Manic, stuff like that. And then again, continuing on the feud with Steen and Chris Hero, and having Bobby Roode gain some overness by defeating Kurt Angle in the main event. Takes on to the 19th. Again, we get another interview with Chris Hero hyping up the feud. Prince Devitt defeats Gresham, an 88% match. That was just simply crazy. The Rise of the Fallen Sons have another victory, another angle between Mercedes Martinez and the Bitches with Attitude. The three lassies have come on absolutely amazing. Serena Deeb, Cheerleader Melissa, Portilla, Ovanos just went through the roof. Melina debuted as John Morrison's manager to try and push Morrison in the main event before Samoa Joe returned back from suspension. Basically booted the shit out of John Morrison, turned heel, and now we've basically got him using the man in a mission gimmick. Then we have Sabre and Shelley brawling with the Briscoes, another hype video between Steen and Hero. Adam Cole defeats Jeff Hardy before Kurt Angle defeats Shad Gaspard. And then we come on to my best show yet, which is TNA Collision Course, was our November pay-per-view. We had the Knockouts title match on the pre-show. Serena Deeb of the Bitches with Attitude defeating Mercedes Martinez in an 83 rated segment. Prince Devitt retains his X Division Championship against Jonathan Gresham. And then Samoa Joe just beats up Jeff Hardy nice and easy with a Kurt Angle interview. Colt Cabana defended the Television Championship against his good friend Adam Cole before Chris Hero defeated Kevin Steen in a 5-star match. We had Bobby Roode against James Storm, a great match again, before the Briscoes defended the tag titles in a ladder match against the Motorcycle Machine Guns, retaining their championships. And then we had Austin Aries again defending the title against Kurt Angle. Overall, a 90% overall rating. It's a kind of rating we'll hope to beat once we finally get like everyone in the roster and everybody over. But it shows we're starting to make a proper impact now with shows like that. And finally for this video, as I say, I'll break it down where I do October, November now, and I do December and January in the next one. Just in case if a couple of squash matches and all that, basically taking us through until December. We have an interview with Eric Young. Mercedes Martinez gets her retribution on Serena Deeb in a non-title match. We tried to hype up Prince Devitt, it didn't work. Couple of squash matches, James Storm taking on EY again. EY, despite not really being booked to win any matches, is starting to get over. Cabana beating Shad, another angle between Hero and Steen. Basically the feud between them has elevated Chris Hero to the next level massively. And then we finish off with Austin Aries beating Kurt Angle. I'm just going to leave the video like that for now. I'll go through all the people who have still to debut, who have brought in sackings and all that in the next video, just once I cover the whole December and January, because there's a lot to cover in that kind of time spell basically, because a lot of stuff happened. So as always guys, that's the end of this video. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. If you're not already, hit the subscribe button. The next video may be up pretty soon actually, just so I can cover both bits back to back so I can get booking even more stuff. But until next time guys, I will see you later on. Bye bye.